Good evening. Press ups again. Speaking to a lot of people the last couple of days who've been getting in touch with us about how things are going for them and how they're struggling, and I've noticed this something that you recognise in all people, and it's this self-worth, this massive dip in self-worth. As a person at the beginning of your life, you're young, and you've got all this power, all this energy. Yeah, I could do anything, and some people don't have that. That's why a lot of young people struggle with mental health, because they're not around this positivity. You first start your job, you're buzzing and you love it, and you've got everything. Then all these responsibilities start to come in, and your head starts going south. And that's okay. But how do you push up with that self worth? You think you have to look at some things really. You have to assess some things. So no matter what you've done in your life, you're worthy of love. Whether that's love off your partner, love off your parents, love off your children, love off your mates. Nobody is not worthy of love. You are worthy of love. Every moment of the point when you were conceived, even after you're gone, people will stand by your grave as an old person. Remember that. You're loved. Every day you're loved by someone. And the knock-on effect of that 10-pin bowling of you committing suicide or doing something silly, you're going to knock all them other people over because they'll doubt themselves. Oh my God, did I not love them enough? You try telling, like I've said before, try telling a kid that. Look at the weather today. It's been overcast and dark. We've had all these glorious weather, this brilliant days, and suddenly it's been overcast, and that's how it happens. You just have a bad day. But the sun could come out tomorrow, and it really might just do that. But you've got to be there to see it. You can't let that one moment in life cause you to not be here anymore. Things don't define you. Just because someone else has got a bigger house, a bigger car, goes on 20 holidays a year, they're not doing better than you. Okay, they're not. Because and I really used to struggle with this. Why is everyone going on holidays? Why is everyone doing this? And I discovered that there's a lot of people out there with credit cards, smashing it. I haven't got a clue about that because my dad taught me of anything, don't spend your money, keep it in your pocket. Not that I've had any money to keep it, but you know, you can sell it all and go and walk the world. And I know 3 people that have done that. Just gave it all up and binned it off. Okay, so don't look at your trainers and your watch and your car and your house and your telly and the next door neighbours and think they're smashing it and I'm getting it wrong. Okay, it's about you, this. Absolutely, it's about you. When you feel like crap, imagine that someone tells you a joke, okay, and you laugh and you're proper buzzing. You're also gonna feel low because that's the emotion that you're given for, the sadness when somebody passes away, when you finish your time in the military, when you finish high school, when you finish primary school. God, if you're feeling sad, it's because you've enjoyed yourself. And things finish. If any of you lot think you're getting out of here alive, you're completely mistaken. It's about the party in the middle, okay? Because everyone's gonna celebrate down the line. Everyone's got to love you. When my dad died, everyone in front of me was sobbing, and I thought to myself, don't cry for the second it took my dad to die. Enjoy the 63 years that you had him, and that's the way you've got to be. You've got to dig this positivity out. And a lot of people just freeze when they lose a person in their life. Oh my God, if you had them for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 60 years, you still had them. And without them, you wouldn't be here. And take that on board. Something's gone wrong, so you've got to think to yourself, it's not about what's happened, it's what you can do with that. The pen runs out, okay? Oh great, well if the pen's run out, I can't write anymore. Right, I'll get out for a walk and do some thinking then, okay? Get past that moment, adapt to it, think about it, my self-worth. All of these are raising your self-worth all the time, okay? You're taking dips, you've got to take dips. That's why we have rounds in the middle of boxing, that's why we have half time at football matches, okay? That's why we have all birthday parties, because every year you can reassess yourself. A coach takes you forward. Alright, counselling takes you backwards. Look at, why do you think that happened? You ain't got time sometimes to faff about. Push on, find someone that can give you a little bit of a steer. Grab out. You've met loads of people in your life. You've got loads of people in your life. Do something. Don't sit in the house and wait for it all to go pear-shaped. You spend all the time in primary school for your next one, and someone says you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Most people have 3 careers in their lives. Okay, but you spend the first 20 years of your life preparing for one career, and it doesn't define you. You know, I know a teacher who was extremely good at what she did. She went off and did something completely different. And you know, squaddies setting their own businesses up. Nurses, I know a nurse who's amazing now at selling. Okay, because she understands what she's selling. Um, if you're not happy doing something, what is it that you do when you're not working? You know, do you play football? Go and go and take up football. Do you like writing? Write a book. Do you like poetry? Write it down. Because here's a strange thing: when you find something you love doing and you do it every day, and someone pays you for it, you're winning. If you're just part of the rat race, it's because you was trained to do that. We've all been trained to do that. School is about learning to listen and produce something for it, because that's just the economics of human beings. Okay, it doesn't define you. Stop it. What I've been teaching a lot of people is you need a fire exit in life. So what you do is get yourself off to college, get yourself online and do a little course in sewing, in counselling, in coaching, in art, in fitness. I know a woman that was at school with, and she loved doing fitness, but she was doing a job, and I said, do it for a job. She's now a brilliant fitness instructor. Okay, you can change what you're doing just because you're stuck in a rut. Drop it down again and turn hard right and get out of that rut. Yeah, you don't have to stay in that place. Some people focus on believing something bigger. You've got religion. A lot of people believe in footballers. A lot of people believe in TV personalities. If you've got something that makes you aspire to have your teeth white, do it. But don't let someone else tell you it's wrong. You know, how many people out there went to Afghanistan and have got negative things to say about Muslims? Well, let me warn you, ladies and gents, when you're out there looking after Muslims, you kept trying to kill all these terrorists. You were protecting Muslims when you were in Northern Ireland. Okay? Did all of you remember that you were fighting Christians? Not many people I see on here gobbing off about Jesus. Okay? Allow someone to be themselves. Okay? Because that's their self-worth. That's what they love. And you've got every right to love what you are, and they have. Okay? Volunteer. That's an amazing thing for raising your self-worth. Schools are screaming out for people to come and read. Okay, children are the best thing in the world because they're so real, and they tell you how it is. You know, they might come up to you and call you fat. Well, you probably are, because that's why they're telling you that. It's telling you, I've worked in schools for 7 years. You have no idea the amount of times I've been told I'm bald. Really? You have no idea the amount of times in the army that I was told I was small. You know, people tell you the truth. Don't take it to heart. And if so, you do take it to heart, tell them back. 3 things you got to say to them. What did you say that for? Why did you say it? You made me feel bad. Hit them back straight away. Okay, don't walk off wounded. Don't take the dagger out and go straight back at them. Alright, you're worth. There's only you. You're the best version of you. Okay, and if you choose to not be here anymore, go into a school, go into St. Rocco's Hospice, go into a hospice where people are dying from cancer. When you walk in soaking wet through, like it happened to me, and I go, oh, bloody soaking wet through, and my father-in-law said to me, oh, I'd love to be out in that rain, and I just suddenly realised, you know what, yeah, I'd like to be out in that rain for a lot longer. Okay, so if you don't think you want to be here, go to a hospice, go to a primary school, and suddenly you'll have people looking at you and going, and when they see you, they beam. If you're around people that don't give you a smile, move, use your fire exit. Okay, prior planning and preparation prevents a poor performance. Just because it's dark today doesn't mean it's going to be dark tomorrow. And if it is dark tomorrow, get on a plane and go somewhere sunny. Okay, but get up, positive action, do it, move yourself out of that position. You know, if the house is on fire, you wouldn't sit there and go, oh, I'm going to burn to death. You'd run out. Same situation. When that negativity comes out, get out. All right. So all these things are fixable, but the reason why we have handshakes and lips that fit other people's lips and arms that go around these people is because human beings fix people. All right, be the fixer, because I swear to God, there's so much more for you. See, I'm 47, and there's a lot more stuff for me to do yet. Okay, and I'm looking forward to doing that with my missus and my kids, and I love it. And I've got grandchildren and places. Come on, one life, dudes and dudettes, live it. Let's get massive. get out the pit you're in, fight yourself out and win. Stay alive. Love you all. Peace out.